Welcome back to Jabroni Drive. Welcome back to the channel. RXR back here to bring you a WWE Ultimate Edition unboxing video. Behind me we have the Monday Night Wars Walmart exclusive Diamond Dallas Page. Very hard for me to get, but I got him finally. And then we have Jesse the Body Ventura, which I will not be unboxing that, but we'll take a look at him. So let's do what we do best here on Jabroni Drive. Let's unbox these Ultimates. Let's talk about professional wrestling. Let's go to work and let's feel the bang! To start the show off, we're going to be taking a look at the Jesse the Body Ventura. So we got Ultimate Edition, Saturday night's main event. Looking old school as hell. Jesse the Body Ventura looking all military-like. Let's take him out of the box here in this package. All posed up already. Say anything back here. 6'2" from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Finisher uses the Body Breaker. Career highlights: AEW World Tag Team Champion, and he's a WWE Hall of Famer. Jesse the Body Ventura was more than a WWE superstar in the 1980s. He was a cultural icon known for his flamboyance, his physique, and his unapologetic commentary. From Saturday night's main event to the silver screen, nobody did it better than the Body. Okay, so that's your Jesse the Body Ventura figure that I'm going to leave in this package. I'm going to top shelf him over there, right over there, with all that stuff next to the Muhammad Ali. So that's what's going to go on with this thing. So put that off to the side. But now it's time to see what we actually came here to see. And that is your Diamond Dallas Page Ultimate Edition figure here. Had a hard time getting this. Especially Walmart exclusives, I can never get them. Eventually they'll be in the store, but this one was tough. There was very few online. I don't even know if it was released yet. What do we got here for the stats here? Even though the stats are kind of like wrong. We got 6'5". He's a tall dude from the Jersey Shore. Finisher Diamond Cutter. Career highlights: WCW World Heavyweight Champion, WCW United States Champion. Never won any WWE Gold, huh? And what do we got? Obviously we got DDP on the side of the package. But let's go ahead and take DDP out. And this is what you're getting right here. You got 2 extra head sculpts, so you can feel the bang, then just straight face, serious, best. NWO shirt, even though he was never in the NWO. Then you got some sunglasses, which I'm not going to pose him with the glasses, because the way I remember DDP, I didn't start watching wrestling till like pretty much after the Savage feud, so he was already wearing a different attire. He was wearing like blue jeans. He was wearing the black shirt with the blue diamond, with him doing the diamond cutter symbol through it. That's the DDP I really remember to start off with. But let's go ahead and take him out. All right, here he is. Here's your DDP Ultimate Edition. Looking pretty good, huh? Smiling at you. All these tattoos. I've never really seen the tattoos up close like this before. I don't even know what that is. Is it like a fire-breathing dragon? And what we got on the other side? I don't even know what that is. Got some dice there, though. I recognize those. He got the little star tattoo on the chest. I recognize that. He got the necklace, smiling like when he's in WWE. Like, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Remember that? Got the gold necklace. Got this attire, the leather attire. He used to wear leather before he started wearing like the jeans and taping up the ribs. I'm pretty sure he might have wore this when he started feuding with DDP, or not with DDP, with Macho Man Randy Savage. That really put him over as a top guy in WCW. He was already getting over, I think, because of the diamond cutter move. And there's a story about how he was starting to use the diamond cutter, and then Triple H was starting to use the diamond cutter. So then he calls up Triple H like, "Hey man, can you stop using the diamond cutter?" And Triple H actually quit using the diamond cutter and started using the pedigree. So everything worked out for everybody, I guess. But yeah, this is your DDP. Now we can pair him up with our Ultimate Edition stand. I already know how I'm going to pose him. Doing the diamond cutter. It's funny how they all have the holes in different places. Like, it's not always the same place on the foot. That's interesting. Man, DDP's pretty sweet. I wasn't originally gonna do this unboxing today. I was gonna do something like a video game figure unboxing, unbox the whole Nier Automata collection, but I was like, no, dude, I gotta do DDP because that was actually the next in line. I don't know what I was thinking. This is it, man. This is your DDP. Now, when it comes to wrestling here, we still have to look at the accessories, but when it comes to wrestling, I don't know, man. Like, if you go watch, like, I guess, the network or whatever it's on these days, Peacock, Netflix, it's like, I feel like DDP isn't made to look as cool as he actually... Like, DDP was so over. Like, DDP was he was the people's champ before The Rock called himself the people's champ. Like, this guy was over, dude. And whenever you watch, like, WWE on the network, they don't even have his music. So you just can't feel the vibe that you were feeling when you seen DDP. DDP would come out to a song that sounded similar to Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. And it was badass. Like, when DDP came out, you were getting jacked. And the song they play for him that's just generic does no justice to DDP. They always kind of try to downplay. Like, I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or not, but it's like they kind of like try to downplay WCW. Like, people are making arguments about how with the new the WWE 2K26, how Triple H is on the cover, and it's like the Attitude Era edition, but it's like, it's not actually Triple H from the Attitude Era. It's like probably the Ruthless Aggression Era version of him. Or maybe at best the late Attitude Era version of him, possibly. But like they make it out to seem like these WCW guys weren't anything. Like some of these guys were like mainstream. Like Goldberg was just as popular as like Stone Cold and The Rock. Like people like Goldberg. DDP was very popular. Like these guys were like, DDP was on like the Tonight Show, teaming with Karl Malone. Like this was a big deal. Fighting Dennis Rodman and Hogan. Like those things were a big deal. Like it seems like they try to downplay how big WCW was at one point. Like 98, 97, 98 especially. Like that was a big time for WCW, and then they dropped the ball. But that's just how it is, man. Let's check out some of these accessories. Firstly, we have 2 head sculpts. And these were a pain to actually get out of the package. Like I was having a hard time just because of probably all the hair. And I was wondering when we were going to get a DDP Ultimate Edition, because, like, there was supposed to be the Nitro ring, but I don't know if it got canceled or not. Because I don't think enough people, because it was one of those crowdfunded projects. And it was like, it had a lot, it was kind of close, but people didn't go for it. It, like, stayed at the same number forever. Like, I should have got in on it, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Maybe that's what everyone was doing, like, oh, wait till it gets closer. Because I bet that's what would have happened. If it would have got closer, people would have probably finished it off. And then there was tiers, and DDP was one of the tiers, but he probably should have been just like coming with the Tron. But, and then you also have for accessories, the glasses. I'm not going to use the glasses, but you can put these glasses on. Dude, the glasses on these figures are always a pain in the ass, for sure. Not always. It depends on the hair. I think it's because of the hair on DDP. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Look at that. I don't really recognize him with glasses. I know he wore glasses. Like, I can't even get these glasses even on him in the first place. Like, look at that. They're all crooked. Like, I'm not even going to try. I'll give it one more shot. I'll give it a fair shot. I mean, it ain't right, but, you get it. You know what it's going to look like. You know what it's going to look like. When you do some of that DDP yoga and you make your back feel better. No, I don't do no DDP yoga. But that's the head sculpt. The glasses, obviously. Then you got the NWO shirt. Because he, like, teased joining the NWO, but then he didn't do it. But he wore the shirt for, like, 2 seconds and then rips it off. Hits either Hall or Nash with the diamond cutter, and then he runs away. And everyone's popping. But you got this. Now I'm not gonna pose him with the NWO shirt on, but you could put the shirt on somebody else. Like you could put it on the Scott Steiner, but why would you want to put it on Scott Steiner when he has all those muscles? You don't want to cover up the body of Scott Steiner. I don't know. You could put it on Savage. He already has a shirt, but you can put a different shirt on him probably. I'm looking down there, seeing who I got. I don't know. There ain't really that many people to put it on, but yeah, you got the NWO soft goods shirt that you can use with your DDP, and then you got the DDP vest, which I don't know if I'm gonna. Well, maybe I'll pose. I might as well pose it with the vest at least. But when I started watching, I don't think he was wearing vests anymore. He did actually wear a vest again after the t-shirts, but probably in 99 and 2000 when he cut his hair shorter. But you got the soft goods DDP vest. And then we got extra hands. And you know what those hands are right there. That's so you can feel the bang! Diamond cutter. Setting it up, doing the pose. That's how I'm probably going to pose them. But yeah, we got that. And that's pretty much it for your DDP Ultimate Edition short video here today. I always liked DDP. I remember I had WCW vs. NWO World Tour, like the first American hockey game. And I didn't have a memory card, but you could unlock, you know, there was like WCW, there was NWO, then there was 2 like leagues based on Japan, which weren't like real people, but they were based off of some of the people. But anyways, if you played through the WCW one, whatever it was called, season or some crap, you could unlock DDP, but he had a crappy version of the Diamond Cutter in that game. And I could never even save the game because I didn't have a memory card and I was too stupid to ask for one apparently. So I'd play the game, leave my N64 on for days, and then once I got sick of playing it, I'd turn it off. But yeah, this is your Diamond Dallas Page. Pretty sweet figure here. Been waiting for a DDP for a long time. An excellent addition to the Monday Night Wars line. The WWF versus WCW shelf. But the only thing is I don't know if the shelf can ever be complete without Sting. You need Crow Sting in there. You need an Ultimate Edition Crow Sting, and we could get him. We're so close to kind of being able to get him since he's not really like wrestling in AEW anymore, but I feel like he might have like some deal like grudge against WWE, so we might not want to work with him. There's a possibility there, so I don't know if we'll ever get a Sting Ultimate Edition, but that's the one we really need and that we're really going to be missing. Otherwise it doesn't make any sense, you know. But yeah, that's the video. So next week we got the what is it? WWE Ultimate Edition Greatest Hits. I don't know which series number it is, but it features the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, the Phenom, the Undertaker, and then it has the phenomenal AJ Styles with the Japan mask. So we'll have that next week. But yeah, if you like this content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and RXR will be back in here with more unboxing videos. I'll see you guys on the next one.